Today, we find out how smart meter data can optimize your home's energy efficiency and save you money. Today, I'll meet Pablo Bort Gomez of ETRA, and from him, we will learn how smart meters can bring energy use to the next level. Hi, Pablo. Thanks for
Hello.
joining, and nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet
Let's
you.
let's jump right in. Is it important for households to exactly know their energy consumption patterns? I mean, why should I be interested in my energy consumption patterns?
Yes, well, this mainly depends on the end user. I mean, we know many people who don't pay any attention to their household's electricity consumption and simply pay the bill at the end of the month. But there are also many people, and this number is growing, who are becoming more and more aware of their consumption patterns due to the rising cost of electricity. And this is why if a person has detailed consumption information available for each appliance, they will be able to identify their highest energy uses throughout the day and their overall patterns. And this enables them to reduce both the energy consumed and the bill at the end of the month. And additionally, having this information in real time also allows the end user to make immediate adjustments to their usage patterns.
Okay. Uh, can you briefly explain what NILM technology is and for what this abbreviation stands for and how it works with smart meters to analyze energy consumption?
Yes, of course. I mean, NILM or non-intrusive load monitoring is essentially a algorithm that allows the total energy consumption of a household measured through these smart meters to be disaggregated into the individual consumption of each appliance that is connected to this household, appliance or devices. And this technique aims to recognize patterns within these historical total consumption curves to determine which appliance is connected and how much it is consuming at any given moment. Typically, the variable that we use is the total active power of the house to test this algorithm.
Okay. So NILM does identify appliances I have in my home, but it is not directly connected with any of them, right? So
Mhm.
so how does NILM technology know what is there and how much energy it consumes?
I mean, there are plenty of techniques to perform this non-intrusive load monitoring, but at least the ones that we are using are based on artificial intelligence. Specifically, we use machine learning methods that are trained with historical data and from datasets available on the internet, as well as through submetering or intrusive load monitoring from some users participating in our project pilots. And with this data, we have created a series of machine learning models for each appliance or device. For instance, there is one model for the fridge, another for the oven, the microwave, and so on. And these models have learned to extract the individual consumption of each appliance based on the pattern of total energy consumption. And when a new user comes in, we simply need to specify or identify which appliances or devices are connected in their home. And the corresponding models will be then applied to enable this disaggregation of devices.
Mhm. What types of appliances can ILLM analyze? Does it recognize small stuff like my electric toothbrush or only the bigger ones like a washing machine or a dishwasher?
I mean, theoretically, any appliance could be analyzed. But however, this would require having detailed historical information about that specific appliance. The main idea behind these algorithms is to understand the primary sources of consumption in the household to know how to optimize them. The consumption of items like this electric toothbrush or for example, the light bulbs is actually a very small percentage of the total household consumption. And the main sources of consumption are typically larger appliances, such as the fridge, air conditioner, water heater, oven, and so on. And these are the devices that significantly contribute to the overall energy consumption.
Okay, so I think we start getting a rough idea about how it works and how I and we all can benefit from it. But can you share some examples for the benefits I can expect?
Of course, of course. The primary and most widespread benefit of this algorithm, as I mentioned in the beginning, is the detailed and real-time information on the consumption of each appliance. This gives the end user complete freedom to manage and optimize their energy consumption and the corresponding bill at the end of the month. And additionally, it allows the end users to know their billing from the start of the billing period up to the current moment. Another benefit is the use of associated services like demand response, which are fed with these NILM outputs, this disaggregation. And this is a little bit more complex and technical as it involves the electricity market. But often in this market, there is a need to increase consumption in certain parts of the grids of the grid, and this would involve providing recommendations to end users throughout this NILM to consume electricity during the specific periods of the day, incentivizing such actions. For example, users might be recommended to run a washing machine at 4 p.m. at no electrical cost. And one more benefit is the detection of illegal or anomalous connections within the household. And this could involve reporting electricity thefts within the home or the building.
Okay. Um, what can I expect in terms of setup and using this technology to monitor my energy consumption? Do I need to be a technician or myself?
No, you don't need to be a technician. The main requirement for the non-intrusive load monitoring is achieving a high granularity in the total household consumption data. We are talking about having consumption registers every minute or so. And this is obtained through the household's smart meters that we were talking about. But there is also the possibility to get this data through testing cycles in the meters or the traditional meters, let's say. And these smart meters, for instance, are typically installed in the main panel of the house, making it totally non-intrusive within the home or households.
So once everything is set up, how do I use it? Do I have to check my energy consumption every day?
No, you don't need to, or at least if you don't want to. I mean, once we have the real-time total consumption data, only one more input is needed, and that is basically the list of appliances or devices that are connected to the house. And to facilitate this, we are developing a platform where the user can register and select from a list of appliances those that they have in. And then in order for us to apply the corresponding machine learning methods. Once this is set up and this is done, the user will have access to a dashboard within the application that provides all the real-time information related to both the total household consumption and the consumption of each previously entered appliance. And when and how often to view this information is entirely up to the end user.
Uh, Maybe an unpopular question to you. Are my data really safe? I mean, doesn't energy consumption tell a lot about my life and when I am at home and when I'm on holidays?
Yeah, this is quite important, and it is also important to note that all this information is only available to the corresponding user through the platform. Additionally, the data we receive is totally anonymized, and at the end of the day, we receive a random identifier for the household and the stream of data representing this real-time total consumption. but we do not have any kind of geolocation data, names, or any personal information. For the users, basically a set of credentials will be provided, granting them access to their data in this manner. And there is a simple association between these user credentials and the identifiers that we have, and that's it. And regarding the concern about knowing if a person of family is at home or vacation, yes, this is a possible application for NILM known as occupancy behavior. In fact, it could be used to offer additional services. However, in my opinion, this is completely opposed to the primary purpose of NILM, which is to be non-intrusive. So it is not something we're interested in, and much less the end user.
Well, let's do an outlook. 10 years from now, how do you see NILM technology evolving, and what additional benefits would it have brought to energy consumers?
Yeah, first of all, I mean, it's important to emphasize that we are currently testing the first versions of our machine learning models, which have some statistical errors and are not 100% accurate. So, as we have observed in recent years, the world is shifting towards a data-driven paradigm. So, as more and more data related to NILM is gathered, better and more accurate models will be developed, making this disaggregation process as close to reality as possible while remaining non-intrusive. And also, it is likely that many utility companies and energy providers will adopt this algorithm to provide more detailed information to end users. And there is a trend towards increased energy consumption worldwide, making some words like energy efficiency, energy communities, and renewable energy key factors for the future. And specifically, the concept of energy communities and achieving some level of self-sufficiency through renewable energies is a necessary scenario for true energy optimization. And NILM will be a highly valuable tool in aiding this efficiency. And last, said before, through demand response programs and the development of local flexibility markets, the generation of energy by consumers, such as through photovoltaic panels, will be crucial for the future, in my opinion. This will provide the necessary flexibility to the electrical grid, incentivizing end users, and it could even support the creation of electrical vehicle charging points, and in general contribute to greater energy efficiency.
Thank you very much. Very nice, Pablo, for these
Thank you.
promising perspectives. So thanks for joining and for taking us with you on your exciting journey. Thanks again, Pablo, and have a nice
Thank you
day.
very much. Thank you very much for the interview, of course.
If you enjoyed learning about using smart meters for saving energy, give us a thumbs up and share your energy savings experience in the comments below.